What is going on, everybody? My name is Chris. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I am. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Skate 3 video. Today we have a brand new park, but yeah, we got this really cool Olympic sized half pipe that was modeled after it, but I took the L and the Olympics were over last weekend, so I forgot to make the video. That was just me. Like, this park's literally a week old. I just needed to film it, but I didn't have the time. So anyways, we are at the park, and I know some people are going to be saying that there is a snowboarding video game, Steep, that is out. Personally, I haven't played it before. Not that I don't want to. I actually probably would. It's just, I don't know. I just haven't played it yet. So obviously you could do like a half pipe thing there. I'm not saying this is replacing snowboarding. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do something. I saw the half pipe. I'm like, that looks kind of interesting. Thought I'd create something like it, and it is kind of fun. I'm actually skating on hardcore, and it worked pretty well. I think it worked for the same, obviously, on easy. And you guys can see it's pretty not too hard to do some runs and do backflips and front flips and all this other stuff. But it does skate really well in hardcore. And yeah, it's awesome. So I'm gonna just give you guys a quick little breakdown. It's actually a very simple park. It's just I added some extra detail to make it look nicer, and yeah, that's kind of really it, just to give it some extra detail. And even though for me, to my standards, this feels pretty plain, but it was a lot worse before I edited the park. I think twice. It took me about, I would say, 2-3 hours to make this park, give or take, just because there were some structural changes that I had to do. So the first thing, I guess starting up here, this roll up kind of sucks. I always find myself running and jumping to get more speed, but I can fix that later. So this is actually the Mega half pipe, and it's really cool because they have a branded Skate 3 thing there. I decided to throw that there. The entire park is shielded in using these billboards because there's not really, it's kind of hard to make something look like it's, you're on a mountain. Like, it's kind of impossible within the Skate 3 realm of creating parks. So this is kind of like what I did. I don't know why I went back into the game. But anyway, so we have the beginning part where you can kind of ride up onto the slope and then go down into the half pipe. And it's not necessarily the same style. I could make it more mellow, and then I had to build this up. But I don't know. I mean, I could theoretically change that and make this more mellow, but it is fun because the way you gain speed is you kind of are able to ollie up and then land into the half pipe, which I have pretty much no problem doing. It's like, especially sometimes you do end up grinding the coping here. But yeah, this is very simple. This is just a regular ramp, and then this, I believe, yeah, that's just a steep one, and then there's just a little transition here, cover up with the white concrete, and then this is actually the medium size of the vert ramp, so it's not the tallest one, which I could have done. But I just left it medium. It's, again, it's kind of in the name. It's a good happy medium in between. And the way I covered it up, I actually countersink this into which I realized now I could actually have this up a little bit higher to have a better transition. But so far, I haven't had a problem with it, so I'm going to leave it. And then I actually this is part of the DLC you get in the Skate Crate upgrade pack. And this is kind of like where they have it painted the lines so snowboarders know, hey, this is a lip. And I believe there were these lines in the middle that I was trying to mimic as well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to add the lines in between the vert ramps, but that's pretty much it for that. These are just normal pads, just a bench. These are just some wide rails. These are kind of just like the construction area to tell people, the media, whatever, not to go by, which is funny. It's kind of turned into an indirect impossible grind challenge. And but yeah, that's why this part kind of took a little bit longer, because initially I didn't have this here, and I like the way it looks, and I basically just did one section and then copy and pasted it down the other side. And for those who are wondering, I did use the merge glitch for this because they're just, I like using merge glitch. It's really hard for me not to build parks without it. So that's why it's, some stuff is merged in. And then this transition area down here is very similar. It's a little bit more mellow. This was actually here, so it's no matter what, there's not going to be a bump. And then this, this was custom right here to make it mellow. And then you go down to the bottom where the media or whatever the part is, where you're standing here looking for your score. I was not able to build a transition here to make this blended. These are just kind of, they awkwardly have to be out here. I wasn't able to do that. Even though I know people are able to, I just wasn't able to, and I was like, I'm not going to stress out about it. It really doesn't matter too much. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then we have some stands right here, and then this is kind of, I don't know, I thought it was kind of interesting. These are the Olympic colors. If you look in the Olympic logo, decided to throw that there, just some branding, you know, these things that we were using. I can't think of the name. Everything's escaping my head as soon as I hit that record button. But yeah, that is relatively it. And then just some trees around. I know we're in winter, so it doesn't make sense, but you can't do much, and it does hide it a little bit better than versus not having anything at all, which I just kind of like. And that's pretty much it. It's a fairly easy park. It's a little bit bigger, and again, we're kind of going off to different stuff than I normally do, which I will be going back to that type of stuff because I know a lot of people have been missing that. And yeah, so another thing really quick is normally I actually skate with my low camera angle, but somebody said, oh, you should change it, and I actually kind of like it for at least this park. I think for this park works pretty well to actually be on high. I don't know, I kind of like it, and versus the low makes sense. But I think if I was doing like a street park or something, a low angle might make more sense. But I don't know, I just thought a little anecdote there. But yeah, it's a fair, like I said, every time you guys, I think I've seen me go down here, it's a really fun, just easy park to do. So I will be doing an open lobby sometime soon where I will take you guys to parks in my videos so you guys can go download them and using the download glitch. And there's that one part at the end there that's sometimes can be a little bit tricky to actually get some speed and land down on the side. But overall, very fun park. And yeah, for one thing, I don't know, I think it's just because I'm on hardcore, but I'm having a lot. I wanted to try to do like maybe like a 900 because, you know, in snowboarding, I saw Shaun White get the gold live, and Chloe Kim. Like literally the 2 nights I watched the Olympics happened to be when snowboarding was on, and it was really cool seeing them get the gold. But they're just, the tricks that they do are just ridiculous. And I know we're, you know, skateboarding video game, but like you can do 540 super easy, but then as soon as like 720s for some reason are really difficult. I think again, I'm on hardcore and it's not that big of a ramp versus like obviously if you're on like a mega ramp, that would be relatively easy. But this I think is kind of sized closely to what an actual, you know, the vert ramp or the half pipe that they have there would be. So I don't know, it's just me. But yeah, here. So I want to try to get at least a 720. I don't know if we'll be able to get a 900 for this. So, okay, there we go. We got a 720 literally as I said it. But doing the 900, I don't know why this is so difficult. Obviously, I mean, no kidding, it's going to be more difficult in real life. But for some reason, I think it's just maybe like certain quarter pipes, you just need a ridiculous amount of speed to do it. So maybe if we go all the way down here, so we'll go up this ramp and then we'll go right here. Let's see if that'll help. See, look how slow I barely got that 720 there. And then I'm trying to figure out, it definitely backside works way better than frontside if you want to actually do a certain amount of spins. They see like 540 is, this park is no problem. Pretty much you can do 540 every time. Barely get the 720 in, I don't know, but anyways, it's really cool. And you know, it's the one thing I like about it is even though I know it's skateboarding and there probably wouldn't be something like this, it is fun just because you, no matter what, if you land your trick semi clean, you're still going to continue your speed and be able to actually hit it, versus like if you're on a normal vert ramp and you mess up your, you know, trick or something like that, you're not able to continue with your speed. Oh, that was cool. Oh, I wish we landed that. That would have been so sick. I was just a little bit close. So sometimes you did, like, I don't know if it's just because that this ramp is angled down and Skate 3 is a little bit like, kind of like a little wonky. The physics are a little bit off, but this thing is like, you get some really weird tricks once in a while, like kind of like that, like it, where I don't even know what, like it's and mixed between like a front flip, but then sometimes like stuff like that where, I mean, that wasn't super weird, but I don't know. I like that type of stuff. And so apologize that my last couple, like, okay, that would have been so sick if we got that trick. I know last couple of my videos have been these kind of, I want to say unrealistic, but one of the persons who commented recently was like, they appreciated the different types of builds, and they know it's like not necessarily the most realistic thing, but they like the idea of the variety, which that's for me too. Sometimes it gets like really boring just making the same like kind of street parks, which is not saying I don't like doing the other stuff, but this for me was just refreshing. You guys see that? It was like trying to land. That was really weird. But yeah, so this park, I believe, besides the blue stripes, does not use any DLC, which I was surprised, just because like I normally, like, you know, you just inherently just use DLC, but literally it's the only thing that is the DLC, which is the Skate Grade Upgrade Pack. So I just was kind of surprised about that, just because normally it's just so easy just to grab something, or I'm just used to using it. So I don't know, I just thought it was kind of interesting. So I guess it was almost like a challenge. I really didn't have to initially. Like I said, it wasn't built with any DLC, but now unfortunately it does. So if you don't have the skate grade or upgrade pack and you don't get in an open lobby, then yeah, you're sorry, you won't be able to get in the game. But I recommend buying it, even if you're like Skate 3 and if you have a couple dollars to spare. Highly recommend getting it, even if you're not going to build parks, if you just want to skate other parks, because a lot of people have it. Like, look at that. That was, I don't know, that type of stuff's really fun to me. Definitely makes me want to get the game steep. I don't know, would you guys like if I did something with steep at all? I do have an Xbox One, so maybe we could try it out. I know it's not even an old game. It's not even, I don't know how old it is. The only video I watched was like from Team Martin. So if you guys want me to check it out, I will check it out on this channel and we can do something like that. I got to get one more line for you guys though. And maybe let's try to make it so there's no flip tricks. So it can only be snowboard stuff. Barely lost all my speed. All right, that would not be a good grade. If I was in the Olympics, this would be a scratch because that was awful. All right, we got like 2 more tricks, and so we'll do another, like, I'm doing like backflip 180s like no other. Let's try to do, oh, and we're landing in a flat. All right, that was a really mediocre line. Let's try hitting it from, I think this would be front side. Yeah, this would be front side. Okay. Sorry, I think I'm watching me get that wrong, and then people will comment, like 20 people will comment about that. So the backflip method, let's try to do like a, oh, I wanted to try to do a 720 real quick. Damn. I could have easily got though the shifty 540, but you got to go, you know, we're in the Olympics. We got to try. Okay, I just broke the rule. You can't do a finger flip, even though that would be awesome. You can get a lot of cool transit. Like imagine if this was like an actual skateboarding event. Like that would be insane. But also like logistically, that would be so difficult, I think, to like imagine somebody like being like contracted to build something like that. Like that would be ridiculously big. But then again, there's like a mega ramp, so like I don't know, maybe this isn't, I don't know, maybe it's a thing. But I think though the one problem is, I mean, I know it's snowboarding, but I feel like it would be difficult. One, already skating a half pipe, which is already insane. Like not to negate anything, that's already insane. But then the fact it would probably be at like, you know, a 30-degree angle, that would throw everything off. I feel like, I don't know, maybe, I mean, I guess that makes sense. That'd be, I don't know, that'd be crazy difficult. Interesting. I don't know, maybe we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of cool different skater cross like I built last time. Like that's kind of a different concept, which I thought was kind of interesting. But yeah, see, that was weird. Okay, see, sometimes it just makes me do a backflip 180. It snuck in there really quick. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I apologize. Let me know maybe what you want. Maybe something new and different that I could be doing, and yeah, we can try something new out. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. If you liked the video, make sure you click that like button. Anyways, my name is Chris. I'll see you all again soon. Peace.